in despite of it, all that you could say about homeless people, and it is a lot of mental illness, and you're not supposed to like, turn your back and just like not pay attention to them, or be curious. Like, you're supposed to always be curious about them because they have like really, like, they don't have a business in your area or whatever. So like, it's just natural. Even it's unfortunate that it's like a crime to be poor and everything, but affording them the sympathy and everything, overlook the fact that maybe their head really isn't on shit too. Sometimes it's not. You can say it's mental problems, or you can say that, man, this motherfucker is not on shit. That's true too. Like, just a grimy ass motherfucker. Like, what the fuck and shit that exists also. But then at the same time, there's like hard working ethic. Like, there's good people that are actually, I've seen whole family like on the street before, um, not without drugs. Just trying to look to do the next thing to get off. And I'm not. You don't have to be on drugs. So that's not what I'm saying. But there's like, there's a more piss poor perspective than homeless people that seems to be able to make sense to that which is described as a constituency already. So you know how we like wonder who's agent and who's a plant and who's the industry plant and everything. What is a constituency? This is like elders. Your elders. We don't even need it. We're so far removed in this technocracy from what would be considered elders, because you do have them, and then there's instances where there are people who are your elders who you don't have them, and so they're not, and so you just have to rediscover what that is, and then they do exist. They have to try to convince you that they're not there, that they don't exist, but they're just trying to separate you from. Who could be doing that? It doesn't happen. But it's like a panopticon. I mean, nobody has to be interested in this beast system. We're all confronted by it. It's not have to be interested in. And then there's like lessons that you already knew that people try to force you to relearn it because they are stuck. It's like, do you depend on that lesson? Like, you really depend on that to be able. Don't fall in love with mercy or anything like that. Or the heavy-handed, right? Because no country really, even though they're all detestable, it's like, not the people, I'm saying, all these governments are all detestable. The one that acts off the hook the most, that doesn't seem to make no coherency, because they miss opportunities. Like, they're missing an opportunity to coexist, even though that's their main slogan. What's our main slogan? Home of the free, home of the brave, land of. That's a setup, because we're not really an evil nation, but if we're the home of the free, land of the brave, and it's liberty and justice for all and everything, it's like setting us up to think that we're better than everybody. In what ways? In what ways do you want to keep it? It's not about you're not better. Oh, you have a different, like, some socialist country might have a better medical plan or something, but that's their whole angle. But it's for all. It's for everyone to have access to medical. But in this country, you would be like, if you don't have kids and if you don't have responsibility, you would sign a waiver off on responsibility to let you do some kind of like off grid, you know, uh, but they know that you maybe don't take kindly to claim jumpers, hoppers, and stuff too. I mean, the thing is, there's always a code. Like, yeah. So if thieves could have a code, why wouldn't homesteaders have a code? Is it that bad that they wouldn't? Like, you can go to the market and read the kiosk, and it's just like they have in Nubia with a MetaNetter. That we haven't deciphered it, but it could be like the same thing, like a tack board, like a pen board or something. A kiosk at the local co-op farmers market. Like, you get orientated real quick in the direction that little area is going, because you have to, if you want to live there, you have to make up some reason why you have business there or something. Like, otherwise you have to move back to where it's cheap and it's affordable, and it's highly dangerous. But it's not even affordable. What's the trap that keeps you there? It's a welfare state. Good benefits. Then you would try to escape and go off the grid. People try to get their benefits, and then they try to move like out into the countryside or out of the county. You're supposed to stay in this county. Why would they want all these people that need benefits to stay in this county? They should turn us all into little double agents so we can go out there and start jobs in places. Thinking that they want you to move back to that county. They know you don't want to move back to their county. You would just stay wherever you're at. So fuck you, and good luck with your fishing and farming and growing your own crops and making your own shoes.